Let us continue the slides now. So next one, analyzing the data. So under statistics, three main phases are there. We already have seen the last video. So they are collection of data, and second one, classification of the data, and third one, analyzing the data. So first we have to collect the data, and then we have to arrange it into certain order. That order is nothing but three types are there: raw data, frequency distribution, and third one, grouped data or continuous data. And the third category, after arranging the data, how can we find out the result? That means how can we find out the conclusion? So through analysis the data, that is analyze the data, right? So in that, so many techniques are available, right? So first one is nothing but measures of central tendencies, nothing but this is your topic in your syllabus. So many types are available, but that are not given here. So according per your syllabus, so that is the topic. So that is the one of the type or one of the method to analyze the given data. Under this, three main topics are there. So one is mean, and second one median, and third one mode. Already in our lower section you have seen these kind of words, that is mean, median, and mode, right? So here also we are going to find out under different types of data, right? We have seen three different types of data: raw data, frequency distribution, and grouped data. And under this, how can you find out? So everything that is in every question, first if you want to find out these kind of values, that is mean, median, or mode, first thing you have to check the data, right? So what type of data they given. So after that we have to use the respective formula. So formula is available for each data for each one, right? So now we are going to see one by one. So first one, mean. So mean value. So mean is nothing but average. That means suppose if you want to find out the average of your subject, means what you have to do now? You have to add all the marks and then divide it by the total number of subjects. So that will yield the mean of your mark, right? Mean, or you can call average also, or arithmetic mean. So you can call either, right? So for raw data, suppose the given data is raw data, right? How can you find out the average or mean for the data, right? For this kind of data. So look at the formula. So that is a formula. X bar equal to sigma x by n. We can call this symbol as sigma, or the meaning is total, right? So x bar is nothing but, this is known as x bar. So x bar is nothing but mean. That is, how can we represent mean in a symbol means x bar, okay? And here x is nothing but observations. That is, suppose now only I said one example, that is how can you find out the average of your marks? That your marks is nothing but x, right? And divided by n, small n. So small n represents the number of observations. Suppose if you want to find out the average of 5 subjects, means 5 is nothing but n here, and 7 subjects means 7 is n here, okay? So n is the number of observations, and sigma x is nothing but total of observations. If you add everything, that is called total, okay? So that is a formula for finding mean under raw data. And what about the formula for finding mean for frequency distribution, right? Look at the formula. X bar equal to sigma fx by n. So sigma, already I said, that is sigma is nothing but total, and here f into x, right? So between f and x there is no operators are available, that is addition, subtraction, nothing is there, so that they are in multiplication. That is the meaning. There is a product of f into x, and here capital N. So capital N is nothing but total of frequency. So in the last example, so in the last formula we have seen small n. So small n means number of observations, but here capital N means total of frequencies. So f is nothing but frequency and n is nothing but sigma f, or total frequencies, right? So these are the expansion of the letters in the formula, right? Now look at example. So find mean of the following data. So before find out the mean value or median value or mode value, first we have to check what type of data given, because for each data there exists different types of formulas available, right? Suppose it is raw data, means we have to use the raw data formula only, and it is a frequency distribution, means we have to use the frequency distribution formula only, right? So look at the data now. So 15, 25, 20, 30, 35, 20, 45, 22, 10 and 33. So what type of data this one? So this one comes under raw data, because in frequency distribution means we need x value and also f value, and continuous data means 0 to 10, 10 to 20, that class interval type. But here given only numbers, right? It is comes under raw data. For raw data, how can you find out mean value? So formula is available. So look at the solution now. So that is a formula for finding mean under raw data. So x bar equal to sigma x by n. Here small n is nothing but number of observations. We have to count the numbers. How many numbers are given here, like that. Okay. So sigma x means, already I said sigma stands for total. So we have to add all x's. So x is nothing but the numbers alone. So 15 plus 25 plus 20. Here I add all the numbers and divided by. So n is nothing but 10. 10 numbers are there. That's why it is 10. Right? So if you add everything, you get 255 and divided by that 10. So if you divide 255 by the number 10, the answer is 25.5. So that is the procedure for finding mean value for raw data, right? So raw data given means, how can you find out mean value? You have to add all the numbers and divide it by the number of terms or number of observations. That will yield the mean value, right? So here the value of x bar is 25.5, right? Look at the next example. So find mean for the following data. So what type of data? So this is comes under second type of data, that is frequency distribution. So here x value everything given here, and corresponding to the frequency also given. So 5, 3, 2, 4, 6. So the given data is nothing but comes under second type of data, that is frequency distribution data. So for frequency distribution data, the separate formulas are available that we have seen in the last slide. Look at here. That is the solution. So in solution for frequency distribution data, we have to create a table in the solution, right? Because in the formula, what is the formula actually? X bar equal to sigma fx by n. So that the first two columns of the table is nothing but your data. What is the data given? That data. And the last column according to the formula. In the formula, f into x is there. That is product of frequency and x observation. So f is here and x is here. So we need to create one new column, that is product of f into x, that is fx. So now multiply them. So 20 into 5, 100. 25 into 3, 75. 30 into 2, 60. 35 into 4, 140. 40 into 6, 240. And the last column total. So we have to put the total of frequency, at the same time total of the last column also. If you add everything, here 20 will come. And here if you add everything, 615. So why you have to put the column for that is total for frequency and the fx column? Because of the formula. In the formula, sigma is in front of fx. So wherever the sigma stands in front of some terms, we have to add the particular terms. So here sigma in front of fx, so we have to add fx everything. That is 615. Next, n is nothing but sigma f. Already we know that. So that the total frequency is nothing but n. So if we add everything, we get 20, right? Next, we have to substitute directly here. So sigma fx is nothing but 615 and divided by n is nothing but 20, right? So if you divide it, you get the answer 30.5. So that is nothing but the mean of the given data, that is x bar value is 30.5. So that is a procedure for find out the mean value for frequency distribution table. For frequency distribution data given means we have to create a table in the solution, right? The solution contains first two columns the given data and the third column according to the formula. In formula, product of f into x is there, so I multiplied and I form a new column, and we have to put the total of both f and fx, and then we have to substitute in the formula. So that's it, and if you simplify, you'll get the answer, right? So what and all we have seen in the today's video. So first one, what is statistics? The definition for the statistics, right? So it is about interpreting the data or analyzing or classifying the data as nothing but statistics, right? And second one, the three main phases are available under statistics. So first one, collection of data, and second one, classification of the data, and third one, analyzing the data. So first one, how to collect the data. So two methods are available, that is primary data, secondary data. If you collect the information to that person, to the particular person directly, that is under primary data. Suppose if you want to collect the information of the same person from any one source, or any one area, is nothing but it is called secondary data. So after collecting data, we have to classify, we have to arrange the data. So for arranging data, three types are there. One is raw data, second frequency distribution, and third one continuous data. But in your syllabus, only first two types are given. Third type you will be seen in your 10th standard, right? And after classification of the data, we have to analyze the data. So how to analyze the data? That analyzing the data means that is so many types are available, but in your syllabus that only one type given here, that is measures of central tendency. So under this, three categories are available, that is mean, median, and mode. So here today's video we have seen about mean for two types of data. One is raw data and another one frequency distribution data. For both kinds of data, different formulas are available, right? So one is for raw data and another one frequency distribution data. So before find out mean value or whatever it is, first you have to check whether the data is which type of data, that is comes under what type of data. So according to that we can find out the formula, or we can write the formula, and we have to evaluate it, right? I think every one of you understood this video, and suppose if you have any doubt, just go through once again. Still you have any doubt, just ask me, I will clarify your doubt, right? Thank you.